Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. This is Kabaddi Keenan, and today we're going to be ranking PKL team logos. So the reason why I wanted to do this is just because I'm very new to the sport of Kabaddi and the Pro Kabaddi League, and I haven't chosen a favorite team yet. And as someone who has no ties to India or to a state or a city within India, I'm really kind of up in the air on which team I want to choose as my favorite. If I choose one at all, I kind of don't want to because I kind of like rooting for all the teams right now. Since I'm so new to the sport, I kind of don't want to pick a favorite team just yet, or maybe even at all, because I like rooting for them all. Mainly because I just want to see the whole entire sport and the league succeed and thrive. And I feel like if I pick a team, I'm going to be cheapening that. I don't know why, but I just feel like that right now. But nonetheless, I really do like looking at teams' logos and their colors because to me it really does help shape the identity of a team. A team's logo really does help a fan feel a part of the team simply by being able to buy the apparel that a team is selling, whether it be a hat or some sort of shirt or jersey, whatever it is. It really does help make a fan feel like they belong to a team. So I just love that as a sports fan, and being new to the sport of Kabaddi and to the Pro Kabaddi League, I really like looking at the logos that each team has. So I just wanted to rank them because I think it's fun. Like, why not? And then you guys can tell me in the comments below what you guys think. So I think we should just jump right into it and let's see what we got. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Bengal Warriors first. Let's take a closer look at them. Now, I actually really like this logo. I like the purple with the gold and this blue tiger that they got here. I'm really digging it, actually. I think it's a really solid logo for a team. I think it fits with the name. Got the Bengal Warriors, got the Bengal tiger there for it. So I think it's quite fitting. Rolls nice off the tongue. So I really like this. From my understanding, though, they actually did have a different logo. I think they recently changed it. The only reason why I say that is because I couldn't find the current logo anywhere to put on this list. And I think this is the old one. So even though I'm showing the old one here, we're going to pretend like it's the new one. Is that okay? We're going to pretend like this is the new logo instead of the old one. If it was the old one, it'd probably get a lower ranking because, to be honest, I wasn't really a fan. I'm glad they changed it. But since they changed it or updated it to what it is now, I am going to give the Bengal Warriors an A. I think it's a great logo. The colors are great. I think it really goes well with the uniform. Like, the uniforms are dope. To be honest, I might do a uniform video, a kit video later, ranking those another time. But right now, since we're just doing logos, I think it's great. It's a solid logo. I think it's probably one of the best. Let's see. Now we got the Bengaluru Bulls. It's pretty sweet. Kits too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a kit video in the future. So look out for that one. But anyways, we're doing the logos. So let's look at the logo. And Bengaluru Bulls. It's cool. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know what this fully charged is all about. That's kind of whack. Not a big fan of that. They could probably lose that. Although I kind of like that it brings the black line at the bottom because it goes with the horns. If you lose that black line where you got fully charged, the only black that's in the logo is the horn. And I think that's not enough because the black is a very important color for this logo. So I'm not sure. I don't like the fully charged at the bottom because I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's supposed to do. That's something you just don't see here in the United States. Like, you're never going to see like the Philadelphia Eagles fly high. Like, you're not going to see that on the logo. So I don't know what this fully charged. Just not a big fan of that. Either way, I think it's a solid logo. It's not my favorite, but it's solid. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's particularly great either, but it's a solid logo. So I'm going to put it here in the B category. Next, we got Dabang Delhi K.C. What's up? I don't know what the bang stands for, what that's supposed to mean. So let's take a closer look at the logo here. It's not really doing anything for me. It's kind of your standard, typical logo. Like, I don't even get a mascot out of this, really. I don't know what the bang means. I should probably look that up, but I don't know what the bang means off the top. So to me, it sounds cool, Dabang Delhi K.C. Like, it's a really cool sounding team name, but the logo is very lackluster in my opinion, just because there's nothing for me to grab onto other than a shield and some like Captain America like wings and stuff like that. So it's not my favorite. Not to say that it's terrible. Like, I don't think it's a D. Like, it's not a D. But I don't think I can place it any higher than a C. Like, to me, it's just meh. It's just meh to me. It's nothing special. Sorry if you're a Dabang fan. All right, next we got the Gujurat Giants. Let's take a closer look at this. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I ain't mad at it. You definitely can't forget it. That's for sure. Like, when I think of Gujarat Giants, like, the logo definitely comes to mind. Man, you got your big body, strong guy. That's a solid logo for a team. It's not my favorite, but it definitely is not forgettable. That's the thing. Because it's not forgettable, I'm going to put it here in the A because I like it. The colors are okay. Brown and red. Like, I feel like that fits for, a giant. Probably like someone who like wrestles, which is part of what makes up Kabaddi, is that sort of like wrestling aspect. So I kind of like that it's just a simple strong arm guy. And I think it's a solid logo. I'm giving that an A. All right, next we got the Haryana Steelers. Now, I am not going to lie. This might be my favorite logo out of all of them. I don't know why, but I just really like this logo. The colors, I think it's a solid color. It's kind of got that bluish purple tint, which you don't really see that often. So I kind of like that they have a color that's not so standard, if you will. And then on top of that, I love the artwork of the Steeler. Now, I don't know exactly what that is that he's holding in his hand there. If you know what that is, please tell me, because I'm just not sure. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that's kind of specific to India. I'm assuming that it is. So if you know what that is, please let me know what that is, because I'm curious. But I just love the art design of this logo. It just sort of has like a very like raw like feel to it. I don't know, like it feels like strong. Like, I don't know, it's a very strong, solid logo. So to me, that's my favorite logo, and I'm gonna give this a S for superb, because I think it's a superb logo. It stands out to me. Yeah, it's a great logo. Great job, Haryana. You did wonders. All right, next, the Jaipur Pink Panthers. Jaipur, what's up? Now, the Jaipur Pink Panthers, I like this logo. I think it's a great logo. First of all, it's a bold move, giving your team the color of pink. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. It's a bold move, but I like it, and I think it pays off, because I think they chose their colors wisely with the pink, this baby blue, and then the white. Like, I think it's very strong colors actually, and they go really well together. And I like this panther. He looks cool. Like, he looks, obviously he looks strong, but he just looks like a cool cat. No pun intended. Like, he really does look like a cool cat. And I really like the feel of this logo, and just the name of it, Jaipur Pink Panthers, rolls off the tongue really well. The colors are solid. I think it's a great logo. To me, like, if you're a newcomer to the sport of Kabaddi and to the PKL, they're going to be one of the teams that stand out to anyone who knows nothing about the sport or the league, because not only does the name feel really cool, but the colors are they pop at you, so you're never going to forget them based on that. So because of that, they get an easy S. Whoever came up with that, great. Which actually I think that they're owned by some actors or actor couple that's famous in India. Please let me know if I'm wrong on that or if I'm right. But if so, they did a great job. And I think that actually sort of like fits into the narrative of them being maybe like a Bollywood type team. So that's kind of cool too. So we're going to move on to the Patna Pirates. It's a solid name. It really is. So the Patna Pirates, I like this team. And I like their colors and I like their logo. I think it's great. It stands out. It kind of gives off that very vibrant vibe, similar to the Jaipur Pink Panthers. I like the colors that they selected here. The fact that they went green and purple, I really like that. Like, that's a combination that you don't see too often, but it goes well here. And then you got the yellow gold here as well. So I'm really digging this logo because I think it stands out. And again, if you're a newcomer to the sport and to the league, they're going to be one of the teams that stand out simply because of the colors. Like, they could have gone with just like a normal skin color for the pirate, but they went with green. So I think that's really cool. And I've seen the animation of the mascot before the matches and stuff like that. So it's like an animated pirate and he's got green skin. And I just think that looks really cool. So I think that they did a superb job with their logo, and that's why the Patna Pirates are going in the S category. So we're going to move on to the Puneri Paltan. I don't know what a Paltan is. I'm going to have to look that up. If you can tell me what a Paltan is, please put it in the comments below. But here we go. The Puneri Paltan, which I do like the name. It, again, rolls off the tongue really well. So Puneri Paltan. I think this is a solid logo. I don't got no problems with it. I like the colors. They're very vibrant. This sort of bright orange with like hints of yellow. Feels very like sunshine, if you will. I'm assuming a Paltan is a lion or a king, maybe. I like the logo. It's a solid logo. And I think it's probably one of the more memorable ones too, if I'm being honest. So for that, I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A. And I actually like that it's got the purple now that I'm looking at it here. I like the purple that's also involved. Well, I think the purple actually really does make it sing. Yeah, it really does. Looking at it here. Yeah, that purple really does make that orange and sort of the yellow a little bit pop even more so. So yeah, this definitely deserves an A. Yeah, well done, Puneri. We're going to be moving on to the Tamil Thalaivas. I like that name, Tamil Thalaivas. That's such a cool name to me. I don't know what a Thalaivas is. I'm going to have to look that up. Or one of y'all can tell me what it is in the comment section. I would love to know what a Thalaivas is. Because I'm very new to this sport and I'm not terribly well versed in Indian culture, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So please dump all your knowledge onto me on what these things are that aren't so common knowledge to the rest of us. But the Tamil Thalaivas, I like the logo. I think the name is top notch. Let's get that out the way. I think the name is top notch. The logo, I like it, but there's something that's throwing me off about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know, like it feels sort of like computer generated. I'm a big art person. Like I really like animated things, like when they feel hand drawn, like 2D. Like I'm a real big like 2D art kind of guy, so maybe I'm being a little bit distorted in that way. But this feels like it was computer generated. I like it though, but it's just that slight computer generated look and feel that it sort of has that's sort of throwing me off, but I do like the logo. So for that, I think I'm gonna put it in the B category. I don't think it's an A. It would get an A for me easy, and it might even get an S for me, to be honest, if they were to change it to where it had more of a 2D art feel to it, sort of like how the Haryana Steelers, like if it had the art style similar to the Steelers, it would be in the S category, I think. But because it sort of has like this computer generated feel to it, I can't put it in the S or the A. It might deserve an A because I think it does stand out just enough for any sort of newcomer to be like, what's that team? That logo looks interesting to me. So, do I put it in the A category? I'm gonna leave it in B, even though part of me wants to put it in A. Y'all let me know if I should put it in A. Let me know what your ranking is on that one. So we're gonna move on though. We're gonna move on to the Telugu Titans. Their logo It's cool. It doesn't stand out to me that much. Again, like I really like the name. It rolls off the tongue nicely. Telugu Titans, like butter right there. So the name definitely gets an S. But the logo, I don't know why. I feel like I want more from it. But I don't know if you can do more for it. I think it's a solid logo. I like the guy. I like the colors. Obviously, red and gold go really well together. I like the little fire thing it looks like it's got on the top of the helmet here. The font is fine. It's cool. It's different. It's a solid logo. I like the Telugu Titans. I like what they got here. So I'm gonna put it in B. I think it's a solid logo. So next we got Mumba. I don't know if I like this. It is really plain to me. To me, there is nothing exciting about this. I'm sorry. Ugh, I am really sorry. This logo is just not really doing it for me. Like, it's plain. I don't know what... First of all, Mumba really doesn't mean anything to me. So again, like as a newcomer, someone who's doesn't know the sport too well and is learning about it and has no ties to any teams and is like grasping for straws potentially on like which team I might want to make my home team, my favorite team from afar. Mumba is probably going to be last on that list just because I don't like the logo. Like the colors are fine, like orange, but even with that, it's like just orange and white. Like there's no other color. Like, I mean, I'm sure you got black, but like there's no other color to sort of vibe off of. Is that a little bit of gold I see here? And what I'm assuming are like a tiger strike claw mark or something like that. So you got that. That's the only thing that adds any sort of like dynamic element to this logo is this or these scratch marks right here. But it really isn't enough. And I really want more from this logo. Like I don't even get what the mascot is. Now I've seen the mascot, which I think is really cool because it's like it looks like it's a woman, which is pretty dope that you have a female like mascot that's representing, you know, these men wrestling and, you know, tagging each other on the mat and whatnot. But the logo here, like it doesn't really do much for me. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to. I hate to do it. I hate to put you in it. I gotta put you in D, Mumba. I hate to say it, and I hate to do it to you, because I really don't. Again, like I want all these teams to be great for any newcomer to the league to be like have their pick of the litter on which team they want to cheer for and potentially call their favorite team. But I just feel like nobody who's new is gonna gravitate towards Mumba because the logo doesn't stand out, and neither do the colors really, which is a shame because orange is my favorite color. But still, it just doesn't do enough. So sorry, Mumba. I wanted to give you a higher grade than a D, but I can't. Sorry. So last but not least, we got the UP Yoddhas. Again, I don't know what a Yoda is. I'm going to assume based off of the logo that it's some sort of warrior or archer. I don't know. Somebody who fights, clearly. I'm going to assume it's some sort of warrior based on the logo here. Which, it's a solid logo. It's definitely not my favorite, but it ain't bad. I think it's a perfectly fine logo, and I think it could capture someone's attention. I think the name is cool, UP Yoddhas, like it because it's different. I think that's what's going to grab people's attention who's new to the sport and to the league. I think that automatically gonna grab their like, what's it? UP Yoddhas, that sounds kind of cool. Logo's pretty solid, so yeah, I kind of like this team. Yeah, I like this logo. It's solid. I'm gonna put it in the B category. I don't think it's great. It ain't S. I think it misses out on A. I did actually want to put it in C for a moment, but the more and more I look at it, I actually like it. I like the bow that sort of feeds into the thing here. So I think B is appropriate. So yeah, this is my ranking of the PKL team logos. I think for the most part, every single organization has done a wonderful job with their logos and sort of picking out the colors that are going to represent their team and their organization. again, I'm having a hard time deciding which team I want to have as my favorite team. They didn't make it easy on me or any sort of newcomer to the league to choose if they have no ties to a city or a state already that would influence which team that they would automatically be fans of, if you will. So if y'all have any comments on this ranking, let me know if y'all agree with this. If where would you rank these team logos? I'd love to know. And if you guys got any suggestions on which team I should make as my favorite team, let me know, because I'm curious to know what team y'all are rooting for and what team y'all think I should root for. Again, I'm having trouble purely based off of the logos here, but right now I'm just loving the fact that I've discovered this sport in this league, and I just really want it to thrive. And so I'm rooting for every team right now, even you Mumba. I know I rated you low, but I'm still rooting for you. As a matter of fact, I'm rooting for you to do what the Bengal Warriors did, which was upgrade their logo. Please upgrade that thing. I want to potentially choose you as a franchise to become my favorite team, or just one that I really root for. I already root for you guys. Like I said, I'm rooting for everybody. So don't take this too seriously, please. Anyway, this was fun. Hope y'all had fun with this as well. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Kabaddi Keenan out.